I truly do not recognize how absolutely everyone proper now on this space ought to even reflect on consideration on being bearish on XRP now that we're in 2025. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name's Nick. For those which are new to the channel, hopefully with the aid of the give up of this video, you do become a subscriber. We have quite a few records to head over in this video. I strongly recommend you check out the Work We Do Abundance, Ahab 100-page guide to head over in this video. We have loads of factors to speak about. Monica Long, the president of Ripple, has given us some great insights and exceptional matters to focus on. And if you do maintain XRP by using the stop of this video, you are probably going to want to preserve a touch greater XRP. I'm simply going to say that now. Because you understand, even myself, I get the itch every single day till you recognize attempt to double my bag, which would fee me loads extra today than it did once I, in the beginning, sold XRP, and that's simply because while the market begins to mature a bit extra, the projects like XRP, despite the fact that people like myself have been telling all of us how bullish it is turning into, despite the fact that the charge chart isn't always reflecting it, all of those human beings which can be talking negatively, approximately the challenge, that don't want to purchase it, which can be pronouncing this, that, something, there is simplest a select few people that are looking to simply manual humans. Now yes, I do position myself in that category because I've usually tried to make certain that people are up to date on what is genuinely taking place in this area, and I also supply an independent method. But as we truly have a look at XRP, this component has been extremely bullish for some time, even earlier than the price chart did wake up. And it is due to how mature this marketplace is turning into, and the truth that XRP had its foot through the door already as a valid utility-based, total utility based on its ideology, and totally understanding, and Ripple, a US-based organization, has been utilized in this tech for a decade plus due to how efficient it genuinely is. Now these days, we simply look at other factors to honestly sell even greater increase. One of those factors is an ETF. We recognize how massive the Bitcoin ETF has been. The Ethereum ETF has been a touch bit sluggish, however. We have a look at the XRP ETF now as properly. And on January 8th, this is what you already know. Pauline Marker is speaking about yesterday, January 8th. This posted on January 9th. But we've got the day before today. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse met with Trump for dinner. Odds that an XRP ETF is on its way is sitting consistent at about 70% doubt. I do locate it really to realize honestly sort of communicate a bit greater approximately an ETF now than ever earlier than honestly due to, It's type of loopy to see how Ripple has been meeting and connecting with a few big gamers, like as an example Trump. But it is also the reality that Ripple has also been expanding swiftly ever given that Trump won the election, which is very clean from what Brad told us. But additionally XRP, you understand, we must focus on XRP because XRP is a legitimate application based totally on physical mission in the area, and it were given cleared within the courtroom of regulation as not a protection. Which way an ETF for XRP simply makes feel at this factor. And if I am BlackRock, Fidelity, or some other large name, I know for a fact that the retail sector loves XRP. It's the same cause why XRP has never fallen out of the Pinnacle 10 ever since the inception of XRP. So, for me, if I changed into an asset management employer or a main player that wanted to launch an XRP ETF, I would be looking to fight for an XRP ETF, day in and day out, which tells me the reality that I do accept as true, with that an XRP ETF will show up in the first region of this year. But on top of that, we also observe this post from Smokedog, which is likely showing us that yes, establishments are expecting the SEC to approve a spot XRP ETF this 12 months. Documented. And here we have Ripple XRP. We count on the SEC to approve spot XRP ETFs this year. Now, like I said, I am expecting by means of the C-Severia considered one of this year, they may be expecting just within the year of 2025. We don't know what is going to be taking place here, but they supply us a valid breakdown of XRP. They additionally provide us a marketplace capitalization, about 141 billion at the time that they were, you realize you already know, scripting this. 24-hour buying and selling volume around 16 billion. Again, if I am an institutional player or asset control organization, I'm looking at that buying and selling quantity and I'm saying, wow, there's a variety of money behind this. I suppose the retail zone is ingesting this up. We have to have an ETF because of how tons cash we are able to make off of it. But on top of that, it does smash down the total SEC lawsuit. But I do assume that XRP has truly type of cleared a direction ahead. To have an ETF accepted this 12 months, now on top of that, proper, we move lower back to that dinner and Brito XRPL, that is a meme coin, on the XRP ledger that genuinely published something very thrilling due to the fact I study it, and I became like, you understand what account is this from? And right here it became from a meme coin. This is at the XRP ledger, however, we've got Brad and Stu had dinner with Trump. Now Ripple's hiring a US coverage manager in DC. You heard that proper. Brad Garlinghouse and Stuart Autorati, which, with the aid of the way, this is a CLO sitting down with a CEO with Donald Trump. Very thrilling roles in case you reflect on consideration on that, to be sitting at a table with Donald Trump. On the same day even, though, Ripple drops, a activity beginning for a US coverage supervisor in Washington, D.C. This isn't a task listing, it's a electricity move straight out of a playbook. After giving the SEC a spanking and proving XRP isn't always a safety, Ripple is honestly firing up the engines within the US. You can see the posting on Ripple's website. However, here's a snippet of what the new position will do. Create opportunities to hook up with policymakers, regulators, and key influencers across the USA. Lead conferences with authorities, stakeholders, to push Ripple's imaginative and prescient for truthful crypto regulation at the effective coverage changes on their operations, display, analyze, and interact on legal guidelines shaping digital property, bills, and finance, train policymakers on why Ripple's blockchain tech is the financial revolution they failed to understand they needed, and draft remark letters and policy papers advocating for accountable innovation in crypto. And construct alliances with alternate institutions, advocacy agencies, and DC energy gamers, and permits be honest. Has been inside the trenches preventing for added p-holder given that day one. Drop a like if you suppose John could be an excellent hire at Ripple. Now, if we clearly observe this, weave US policy manager. It does spoil it down. And then over right here, weave the assembly, obviously, and then we have the what you'll do as properly. Now, what I discover very thrilling, approximately all of this is simply the timing. You recognize even the ROUSD release like it. I don't trust in coincidences. However, the whole thing has essentially been aligned flawlessly. So to me, you already know